Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Deidre. If you're returning, it's great to see you. We're going to clean my house today. Today is Juneteenth, which is a federal holiday now that my company recognizes here in Texas, and that day is the emancipation of slaves. So I'm really glad that my company and our federal government recognizes that, because that's an important thing in history. Being a history major, I love all things history. So I originally was going to keep Hunter home today, and we were going to go to the zoo and have fun. But honestly, it's already like 90 degrees outside and it's 10:30. And I desperately need to get my house under control. We're like trying to pull things together for a garage sale and make a nursery and move furniture and get rid of things, and just it's a lot. And so I'm going to walk you through. We're going to start downstairs. I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to let you see what everything looks like. And this is the true representation of my house right now. And then we're going to get started. I have a lot to do in a fairly short amount of time. So we're going to knock this out as quickly as possible, but as thoroughly as possible. Because like, I can't. You'll hear Hank complaining. I don't know why Hank, why are we complaining? What are you getting into? It sounds like trouble. Let's go see what he's doing. There's Mr. Complainer right there. All right, so this is my entryway. That's a gift from my friend from her birthday like a few months ago. She still has been so busy I haven't been able to see her. There's Hanky. I still need to transfer the recipes that I want from that cookbook into my thing so I can get rid of all that. But that's from Father's Day. All of this needs to be wiped down. It's so bad. So the styrofoam on the stairs is actually from the crib box because it got beat to heck during shipment. And so, yeah, I need to do floors today. That's for the garage sale. That's recycling. We went to an arcade yesterday, so Hunter got a ton of little things. I did that for BJ for Father's Day. Ignore the extra thumbprint, or not thumbprint, the pinky, because Hunter lifted his hand as soon as I put it down. So I need to straighten out that sign because it's crooked. Got all this. This is fairly okay in here. I'll probably straighten it up a little bit because I just did that recently, but like I need to get rid of that train. I need to find a home for that. Those shoes are a tad too tight. I got my root off from my car this year because I'm going to be that person. So that's the living room. The bathroom's not too bad. It shouldn't take too long to clean. But I clean the sink, floors, just wipe everything down. So we had pizza for dinner last night because happy Father's Day. But I gotta get all of this cleaned up. All of that off the counter. We made banana bread yesterday. My husband just made breakfast, so that's why that is there. All of that needs to go into the garage. And to wipe that down. See, that's not even stainless steel, so it's such a pain to clean. Junie. Here's Junie Bug. I gotta clean up the table. I just pulled this box out. I gotta straighten this up. For garage sale stuff, because I've had it like piled over there. But that's gonna be our kitchen garage sale box. I would love to get this in my pantry, but I don't know if today's that day. I need to pull those rugs up and wash them. But this is what we're starting with. So, yeah, I'm so mad at myself. It's not just me. I have a whole family that helps, but let's get it done. Well, I love doing voiceovers twice. So silly me, decided to film my voiceover before I sped up the footage. So then when I was telling you things that I was doing, my footage didn't align because I did 2 times speed. So, of course. So here I'm just throwing away the trash that's randomly around and cleaning up the counters. We had some activities this weekend, so I had like bags of snacks and things that I took with us, kind of all over the place. That's a snake that my dad sent Hunter. It broke almost immediately because Hunter broke it. So my husband glued it, but I was letting the cats check it out, and they were very curious about it. But that's what I was doing right there. Has anyone been following this Titanic submersive situation about the lost submersive from that tour group from Sunday? Because my sister and I are all in, and we have been following the footage, and I desperately hope that they find these people before Thursday and get them out safely. But I'm also hearing that the Navy and everyone is saying that they can't go that deep. They don't have the capabilities of going that deep, and so they don't know that they're going to be able to save these people, and that is so sad and scary. That thing I just showed you was actually a moon with a couple sitting down at the very bottom. My husband got it for me for our anniversary. It looks really cool at night. You can't see it as much during the day, but that's what that was. But I really do hope that they find them. I know for sure, I read that there was, I know that they said there was 5 people in there. Did I find all 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, there are. So there was 5 people in there. There's a man and his 19-year-old son. I think my sister said he was 19. There was a French explorer that was an expert on the Titanic that's in there. There's an aviation British billionaire that's in there. And the founder and CEO of that company that did these tours is in there. So I really do hope they find them, because nobody knows where they are. My sister found an article this morning speculating that maybe the vessel is stuck in the wreckage of the Titanic. But then my question is this: why in the world would you actually take that vessel into the wreckage? Because you don't know what's going to happen. Like, that's a whole nother level of risk for me. I don't think I would be doing any of these tours anyway. I'm too much of a sissy. But I really do hope that they find them, but I am worried that they won't find them in time. I was just showing you what cleaner I was using. That's the Jaws kitchen cleaner. It has a degreaser in it, which is why I was using it. I still don't know how I feel about the Jaws products. I use them and I pay for them, and I pay for the little inserts that refill the bottles. I just feel like I go through the cleaning solution so quickly because I feel like I have to use so much of it to clean something, where like with Mrs. Meyer, I don't have to. Like, their bottles are small, but they last me forever. And so I don't know, this isn't sponsored. Like I said, I pay for them. They don't even know who I am other than whenever I submit an order, but I just ordered some more of the disinfectant and the kitchen. I think those are the only 2 I got. Maybe I got one more. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. But I do have them down here in the kitchen, so I do use them. And I did use that product basically in the entire kitchen. I used it for everything. I do have other cleaners that I use for the kitchen, but this one did the job. So I'm just trying to get everything cleaned up, the counters cleaned up. I'm looking for I have these little handheld scrub brushes that I use for like the dishes and stuff, and I have spare ones down there, so I had to go hunt for them since my husband rearranged our underneath cabinet. So I was working on that. So I was just ready to give fish analysis response from work because I got a spam email this morning, so I reported it just in case. They like to test us. So yeah, I'm just wiping everything down, trying to put everything back. I cleaned from 10:30 yesterday until almost 4, and I only got the downstairs done. So I don't know if I'm getting slower in my older age or if I just get I don't know. Like, I did stop for lunch, of course, and I took a couple of small breaks throughout the day because I am pregnant. I do get tired. So I don't know. But my upstairs, that's the candle I'm using. The candle smells amazing, by the way. But I was trying to find a lighter. My husband moved my lighter on me because he likes to rearrange things and then not tell me that I can't find things. I just feel like, I know I spent extra time doing things to clean yesterday that I don't normally do on a normal clean, like, cycle, but I didn't even get all the things done that I wanted to do. Like, I was by the kitchen, or the garage interior door, and I saw that the baseboards needed to wipe down. So I need to do that today probably. And then I didn't get to do the big sofa because my husband had stuff stacked up on it while he was doing floors. So I didn't get to the couch to do that. And then I didn't get to straighten up the toys like I wanted to because my husband trashed them in his exuberant floor cleaning. So that was fun. I do appreciate that he did the floors for me because they are quite the task, especially if we've missed a clean. The dog fur is out of control. So he was definitely very helpful for me in doing that. He did start cleaning out the closet in the baby's room too, so we can work on that because we have so much to do. And I've told him, like, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed just by the state of our house and just like with life and pregnancy and everything else that's going on. I get really stressed and anxious when my house is out of order. And I feel like it's been constantly out of order lately because we just have stuff everywhere because we're like trying to build a nursery and move my office and figure out where to put furniture because we have nowhere to put this furniture from the office. And then what are we going to sell and what are we going to keep and when are we going to have a garage sale because scheduling has been a beast lately. You know, we wanted to take a family trip and I don't know when we're going to be able to do that. I was hoping maybe over 4th of July weekend, but right now I'm just not sure if that's going to be feasible and then come home on like the 3rd, leave on Saturday and come home on the 3rd. So I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to do that, if we're going to do it, where we're going to go. We were thinking about going to the coast, but my husband was supposed to call his cousin and see about going up towards their house in North Texas and seeing something new and different that none of us have seen. Or that some of us haven't seen in a long time. I don't know. So I don't think he's done that yet. So I'm just emptying the dishwasher so I can get it loaded, so I can get the sink cleaned and putting away all of these dishes. I do like those new pods I showed you that I bought. I do think that they're cleaning our dishes pretty well. So that was nice. Yeah, I got a little sidetracked. Like I laughed because like everything's bugging me and it's probably because I'm nesting because I'm pregnant, but like I open a cabinet and I hate like these cabinets down here. Awful because my husband just throws everything in there and I appreciate that he's helping me and he's like putting dishes away and stuff, but like, oh my God. So later in the video you'll see I actually just decided to declutter that entire cabinet. And so yeah, that was a whole thing. But like so I was saying, I like decluttered / deep cleaned my kitchen. Like it all just needed to be done. It was a necessary thing, but I definitely got sidetracked on a few things that I wasn't intending on doing, but again, it really did need to get done. Today is supposed to be another extremely hot day here in Texas. We're over 100 today. I was actually reading it's supposed to be like 106, but right now it's not showing that it's supposed to be that hot, so I don't know if it's supposed to get that hot today. It's now saying 100, but I don't know. And tomorrow they said like 108, but I don't know. So, yeah. So here I am just loading the dishwasher like I said. I am going to find you guys some music to play so that you guys can listen to some music too before I pop back in with some more voiceover. I did do 2x speed on the footage because I don't want you to sit here for an hour and 48 minutes. Right now, just this clip, I have it down to an hour and 26, but because I filmed other clips, because I stopped and stuff, I should be able to get that down a little more, but it might be about an hour-long video. So hopefully this will keep you guys motivated to do some cleaning in your house. I was putting on some Spotify because I decided to listen to some music, and I decided to put on Bone Thugs and Harmony because I'm a 1980s baby, and why not listen to some Bone Thugs while you clean your house? Because they have great songs from back in the day. So, Yeah, I still remember, I think it was Bone Thugs. I bought one of their CDs, and I think at the time it was like a double CD, so there was two CDs in the container or the like packaging. And back then it was like $26 for something like that. It was a lot of money. And I was in high school, so that was, or junior high or something. It was a lot of money for me back then. And so I bought it, and a friend borrowed it and ruined the CDs. I was so angry. And so I didn't go rebuy them because, again, I mean, I was in junior high or high school. $26 was a lot of money to spend on something like that. So I didn't ever rebuy them. But yeah, I'm still sour about it, and I'm much older than I was back then. But I didn't want a copyright strike, which is why I muted the sound on the cleaning, because it is no fun to clean your house in quiet. I do generally try and do reusable, like, not paper towels, like kitchen towels and stuff for cleaning. But, I sometimes have to use paper towels for like certain things. Like I was wiping down the edges of the counters after cleaning the sink. So I could, you're going to see me do it right now. I bought some grapes for Hunter, and I was running cold water in the sink after I washed the sink out really good with soap and scrubbing it. And I'm going to stop up the sink. And then I have this ultrasonic fruit and vegetable cleaner. And I find for my fruit, it really does help. So that's my ultrasonic cleaner. I just turn it on, throw it in there, and I kind of stir the fruit around. I ended up doing it twice. So I drained it, rinsed the grapes, and did it again just to make sure. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go find you guys some music, and I'll check in with you in a little bit.
see how you move, darling. Oh baby, please, you look so flawless. Wanna know all your secrets hiding. I wanna be part of your life, yeah. Let me be something more than friends. Oh, I need something, something that comes for you. Do I mean nothing? Do you want to be real? Oh, I need something, something that comes for you. Do I mean nothing? Do you want to be real? Dancing, dancing the fire, fire. Wanna know all your secrets hiding. Suddenly you stole my heart and barely breathing, boy. Nothing compares to your love. Oh, I need something, pressure, no more time. Can we make a move? Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose? 'Cause I'm wasting all my time thinking of the things we could do. If you gave me one more sign, I could find a way to break through, a way to break through. Ooh, 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 a way to break through.
I have been trying to get this video uploaded all day, and I finally get it uploaded and I get a copyright strike, even though the song was in my editing software available for use, and they don't make it easy to figure out how I can dispute the copyright claim with my editing software. So I need to research that.
under pressure. No more time. Can we make a move? Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose? 'Cause I'm wasting all my time thinking of the things we could do. If you gave me one more sign, I could find a way to break through, a way to break through. Ooh, 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 a way to break through. these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, right, right. 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 It ain't.
Y'all, I went on the hunt for new music for you and probably fell down the rabbit hole for like 30 minutes and could not find any decent new music. It was all really weird. So we're using some of the old stuff. I do think I'm going to sign up for a music service. I've used them before and had a free trial, and I got some great music from them, but I didn't want to pay for the annual premium, but I think I'm going to because I would really like to have some good music for you guys. But here I'm just rinsing stuff off. That black mat is something I keep in the bottom of my oven, but the pizzas I made the other day kind of overflowed onto it, so it was a whole thing. So I had to clean all that up, and I'm just trying to put some stuff away and make some room for the dishes that I decided to hand wash since I already ran a full load of dishes and I did not want dishes in my sink because I had just spent all that time cleaning. I just finished lunch right now, and you're so particular when you're pregnant. I mean, not just necessarily in pregnancy, but in general. I could literally, I was eating a beef and broccoli bowl with some brown rice, and the beef was just the most unappealing thing ever. I could almost taste the iron in it or something, and then the texture was real chewy. I could not. So I ate half of it and I gave up, and then I made a protein shake because, here we are, here's life. But also I was going to ask you, have you guys tried those Poppy prebiotic sodas? They're ridiculously expensive, but they're 25 calories, no fat, 7 grams of carbs, 2 fiber, 5 sugar, no protein, and 4 grams of added sugar. I don't drink soda very often, but sometimes I want something that is not water. And so I got a couple of different flavors that I seem to like mostly. So I'm actually having one of those too. And then my sister and I were catching up on the Titanic thing. They can't find them. So they're still looking, and they're not going to give any updates until tomorrow. So I was just showing you, I got the grapes done finally. So I take them off of the vine and put them in a bowl. That way when my son wants them, it's real easy to get the grapes out and serve them. Because if I don't prepare his fruits and vegetables, it just takes so much longer, and 3-year-olds are not patient. They just want what they want, and they want it right then. So I have been finding the last couple of weeks that preparing his fruit ahead of time, his blueberries, his strawberries, his grapes, whatever fruit that he wants that week, just makes my life so much easier. So that's what I'm doing here. I don't know what that black mark is on my arm. I'm guessing some sort of dirt from somewhere. But I'm just pulling all the grapes off. I don't show you the whole thing because that can't be very much fun, I'm sure. But I'm just plucking the grapes off and all of that fun stuff. I have been fighting with the lab that did our genetic testing because they sent me an outrageous bill. It was $652. And they tested me twice, and both times it came back inconclusive because they couldn't get enough of the baby's DNA in my blood to test it. So I called them and I was like, y'all told me that this was not an optional test, that this is the standard of care. Therefore, I shouldn't be paying a $652 bill. So I've been going round and round with them for the last week. And so far they got it down to $149. And I've already paid an $80 bill for them already. So yeah, I'm going to wait for the new bill to come in the mail or pay it on Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do. I know my coworker had the same problem and she got hers down to $80. I told my husband I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep pushing the issue and fighting because it took her 3 or 4 weeks. And I just don't know if I have that kind of energy right now. I'd rather put my energy towards other things. $652 is a lot of money, but $149, although still a lot of money, is a lot more feasible for me than $652. So I think I might just pay it and be done with it. But so what I do is when I go through the grapes, I make sure I get all the stems off. I make sure everything's fresh, nothing's squishy or gross or busted open. On the last batch of grapes, I apparently missed one stem, and my son made sure to let me know that I missed said stem. He was like, ew, mommy, there's a stem. And I'm just like, okay, just pull it off. Fine, give me the stupid grape. And so I plucked it off. But I'm just checking him to make sure everything's good quality and everything. I have to tell you, though, I really do like that ultrasonic cleaner, especially for things like grapes that are so dirty. I use it on my strawberries, my blueberries, and my grapes. I have not used it for anything else yet because, like, for apples, I just buy organic apples, so they're not sprayed with chemicals and sealed with wax. So that's been fine. But, yeah. So here I am. I'm about to clean the fridge off. That is not stainless steel. And it's such a pain in the butt to wipe down. Like, it comes clean mostly, but it's still, like, it never looks as good as, like, a polished stainless steel when you're done cleaning it. And it is not magnetic. So I can't put any magnets on the front of the fridge, which is why everything's on the side. But it just gets so dingy looking. And so I try and wipe everything down as often as I can. And then you'll see me do it in a second. When I start to clean the water and ice area, I actually lock it so that it doesn't come out all over the place, because that's exactly what would happen if I didn't lock it. And sometimes we lock it to keep our son out of it, because sometimes he likes to play with it. But yeah, you'll see I'm locking it right there. But I'm just wiping everything down, trying to make sure it's all clean and all of that. But yeah, I'm actually I was trying to do it earlier on my lunch, like at the beginning, trying to get some of my footage onto my laptop that I bought for editing so that I could try some of the software on there. Unfortunately, the software I use on my cell phone is not compatible with my laptop, or they don't have it available for that laptop. So I'm trying out different softwares. Already the first one, I think it was like Z Edit or something. It did not perform very well. So I already deleted that one. And I'm trying, I think it's like Clip Edit or something, or Clip something. It's already in my Dell laptop, so I'm just trying that. Here I'm just bagging up the tissue paper that's literally been sitting on my table since April. Like, I'll clean off the entire table and I always leave the tissue paper. I don't know why. Y'all, like, so I'm done. I'm cleaning it. I'm putting it away. I actually need to go buy some new bins. I was going to make some new art bins that are just easier to contain all of Hunter's stuff. And so I'm just trying to get everything cleaned up here. But yeah, I'm going to try that editing software. The problem is when I was uploading it from my phone, it didn't pull over all of the clips, because you can't see the clips when you're pulling it off of your phone. And so I couldn't see everything. So I'm going to have to just pull over a bunch of stuff and weed through it and find out what I need and what I don't need, and then go from there. But yeah, I'm definitely working on that for you guys so I can get all of these out soon. How did you guys like the surprise upload on Sunday, Father's Day? I thought it would be fun to do a surprise upload that day since I had cleaned my kitchen again. I actually cleaned it. That was the first day I cleaned it really good. And then, as you saw, within a few days, it was back to a mess again. So I thought that would be a fun surprise upload for you guys for Father's Day in case you needed something to do. So let me know how you liked the surprise upload. Are there days that you guys prefer that I upload videos? I generally do Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know why. That's just kind of the not schedule I've given myself. And I always do 10 a.m. I think I tried 9 before and it didn't work out so well. I am in Texas, so I am on Central Standard Time. And then I don't know if I've tried 11 or 12, but I usually try and do 10 a.m. That one seems to be doing okay. I know some people say, other times work better for them. Other days work better. I know Friday or Sundays tend to work better for some people. So I don't really know. I just kind of do what I do, and don't worry about it too much. I just try my best to, sorry, you'll hear the dog shaking in the back. I just try and do my best to bring you guys content, and I do my best to make it as good quality as possible. I know sometimes I do not provide good quality content. I do film on my cell phone. I've had a really hard time. My husband broke that. I was pretty perturbed about it. I've been trying to find a decent camera that's not super expensive because I don't get paid for this. Everything I spend out of pocket. And so I've been trying to find a reasonably priced camera that I could, maybe alleviate some of the pressure on my cell phone. But we're not quite there yet. Everything I find, I bought one and then I found out it was like a 2010 model. And I'm like, I don't want a 13-year-old piece of technology to do my filming and stuff. So I ended up canceling that order, and then I've been checking some other ones, just trying to find something decent. But I don't know. If you guys have any recommendations, if you create content, if you use anything other than your phone, let me know what you use down below. And if you have a Dell laptop and you use editing software on it, will you let me know what you like that's pretty user-friendly but will still, produce decent quality content? Because I'm trying a bunch of different ones right now, just trying to find what works best. And then I was vacuuming the cracks because this table, I'm actually sitting at it right now. It's an oak table, and so it's very old and it's been around a long time, but you have a 3-year-old and you get crumbs in every crevice. So sometimes I actually take like a butter knife and like get all the cracks and stuff out. But so I'm trying to see what the cats are looking at. But this time I was able to just take the vacuum too, and it came up right away. But I'm saying but a lot. I'm sorry. I don't know why. So, and then I'm using that oil soap stuff right there. I think it's Method. I don't like that one. I'm not going to lie. I actually prefer Murphy's oil soap, and I do have some somewhere. My husband, like I said, rearranged, so I don't know where all of my stuff is. But I use that one because it was there. I want to use it up. I don't want to waste anything. So it just leaves I feel like a film on my oak table, and I don't like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just hanging out. The cats I think they're trying to hunt a fly, but my cats, they think they're hunters. They are not. God bless them. They fail miserably at hunting, but I give them credit for trying. So, but back to what I was saying. So if you have a Dell laptop and you edit on it, can you let me know what software you like that's easy to use? I've been trying to do better with my thumbnails. So I've been trying to use like Canva. I've tried PicMonkey and I didn't really particularly like that, but Canva I seem to like. So if you like some of the thumbnails that I've been doing on there, let me know. I also used it to create a new banner for my YouTube channel. So just let me know if you guys like that. And also, do you guys like when I change up the intro part where it's like a different intro? Not like me talking, but the initial part where it says welcome to my channel, and I change that out with flowers or money or whatever, depending on the topic. Like baby stuff, I try and do a baby thing. Let me know if you guys like that. I try and make it different and fresh. I don't want it to be the same every single time, but I also want there to be some consistency to my channel so that it makes you feel like comforted and welcomed, So just let me know what you guys think. I really do appreciate the feedback when y'all give it to me. This tablecloth I'm just throwing on there. My family, when they were here in November, had done painting projects on it. So it has like glue and paint stains and stuff, but it's fresh and clean. I've washed it several times since then, but it just helps keep the food and the crumbs to a minimum and the cracks of the table. I normally push the table back to the window, but y'all, this is my mood at this point. I literally am so tired. I don't even want to pick up that chair to get it over the bottom of the table to push the table back. But my husband also had a bunch of his work stuff on the chair. So I would have had to move that to adjust the chair to get, I just couldn't be bothered. Okay. I'm trying my best, but I hope you guys like this video and you'll subscribe down below. I really like interacting with you guys. I really appreciate the feedback that I get and the input and everything you guys share with me. And even like the tips and advice and stuff, it's great. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys are here on my journey with me, whether it's cleaning or budgeting or cooking or baby stuff. It's always a lot, but sorry, I have a cat that's currently trying to tiptoe his way into my chocolate protein shake because that's exactly what he needs. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later. Here's the entry all cleaned. Emily just got in trouble because she broke out. But the living room is all clean. We need to fix that, but floors are done. That is all clean. Bathroom is all clean. It doesn't look like it, but it was. That was my husband's present. We have a few garage sale things up there. Everything is all clean. We gotta do dishes again. That was under the oven.